So I'm here at Broadband World Forum. I'm joined by Rob Shooter from BT. Rob, thanks very much for joining me. You were talking earlier on about moving from being a telco to being a techco. Can you just tell us what you mean by that exactly?
So I think there are a lot of core competencies in being a telco, expertise in fiber, 5G, fixed mobile, services like software-defined networks, IP voice. So this is a kind of telco offering. But increasingly what the customers are looking for is for you to combine these elements into a solution, coupled with artificial intelligence, edge computing, IoT. And so the telco to techco is that transition to kind of rise above the individual components and build these kind of modern tools for digital transformation.
And it's quite an ambitious transformation. It's moving telcos obviously a long way from just being connectivity providers. I mean, how fast is BT moving, and are there examples of things that you're already doing in this kind of area?
I think I would view it as more as an evolution, and I think it builds on a lot of core capabilities. It's a journey. We formed a new BT digital unit, which I think will help a lot in terms of digital transformation within BT. We formed an area called Division X for solution selling. We've got a big managed services operation, which is managing these kind of operations for customers. So, maybe we're at, 6 out of 10, but we've got real ambitions to move forward.
Yeah, and you are doing some trial work, aren't you, with some factories and facilities in the UK where I heard you were using robotics and some advanced sort of applications. Can you tell us a little bit about some of that?
Yeah, 5G is an amazing technology. It has got so much extra functionality and usability coming off 4G, low latency, ultra high speed, spectral efficiency. And for the last few years, I think the industry's really been looking for what kind of applications leverage the technology. And what we were positioning there is a first few of real kind of coupling together of 5G, AI, IoT, and edge compute in a manufacturing environment where you can connect all of these devices and people, high speed, low latency, productivity, efficiency. So it's just fantastic to see the technology coming to life.
Yeah. And if you're an enterprise in any country at the moment and you're looking to take advantage of technology, I mean, there's lots of players in the market, lots of sort of competing offerings. Why is a telco sort of suited to playing that role? I mean, I think you were talking about telcos being the integrators in this picture, but why are they better at doing that, do you think, than other types of company?
I think the customer is always going to need the solutions and the services on top of the infrastructure.
Yeah.
So if you have a telco like BT who's combining all of this, then you've got a one-stop shop. Whereas if you go anywhere else, you're going to have to still bring the telco in for the connectivity services. And then many customers don't really want the complexity of managing multiple vendors and multiple components of the ecosystem.
Yeah. And maybe just to finish, I mean, what are your thoughts about them? I mean, we're coming back out of COVID and the market's been through a lot of upheaval, but what are you hearing from customers at the moment? I mean, is there quite a lot of confidence about spend on technology? Is it a good time to be at BT Enterprise?
Yeah, in the UK, there's a lot of confidence in the business sector. So large corporates, kind of 85% confident in the future. The thriving companies are saying 3/4 of them that digital transformation is a critical component. There is money being allocated to digital transformation and spend on ICT and infrastructure and communications. So the companies that have done well in these difficult times, I think have got a renewed confidence that they can change and they can transform and they can adapt. And that's a really exciting place for a company like BT as well.
Oh, it's an encouraging message to finish on. Thanks very much for joining me, Rob.
Sure.